The world will be watching the markets today after Wall Street's big fall of 800 points. Yesterday's was the biggest one-day drop since October. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 also dropped sharply, and there was a warning sign from the bond markets that's triggering fears that a recession could be on the horizon.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Thursday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedell, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. New this morning, a North Dakota couple has died of carbon monoxide poisoning while camping during the Sturgis motorcycle rally in South Dakota. Police ID'd the victims as a 55-year-old Daniel Baker of Arnegard and 58-year-old Donna Cuccia of Turtle Lake. Authorities discovered the bodies inside an enclosed trailer at a campground on Monday.
Also new this morning, at least one person is dead after a head-on crash in Douglas County, Minnesota. The State Patrol says the driver crossed the center line along Highway 29 around 4 yesterday afternoon and hit a van coming from the other way. Both vehicles rolled into the ditch. Troopers say the driver of the vehicle that crossed the line was injured and the deaths happened in the other car. Those victims are two women from Alexandria, but details won't be released until later today.
You're going to notice some security changes when you go to the Minnesota State Fair this year, in part because of recent mass shootings at public events. Police are assigning more officers, adding more security cameras, and bolstering gate security.
That's in addition to bag checks and strict no weapons, fireworks, or alcohol policies. All vehicles that enter the fairgrounds will also be inspected thoroughly. The Minnesota State Fair opens August 22nd.
It is now 10 minutes before the top of the hour, and it looks like we could have some more rain in the forecast today, Justin.
Yeah, it looks like we have rain developing right now. We have a chance of some strong to severe thunderstorms as we make our way from early afternoon to early evening from Fargo and points off to the south. High temperatures today with the clouds not really going very far. We're about 6 or 7 degrees below average for this time of year with a high of 75 in Fargo. And much cooler as you make your way outside of Fargo. Current temperatures starting off cool. We had a nice clearing trend overnight, so mid to upper 50s common some areas, especially into the Devil's Lake Basin, into the lower 60s. Mainly dry across the region right now with increasing clouds, and we are tracking some showers developing mainly from Michigan to Findlay, Cooperstown getting a shower with some brief heavy rain possible. Another batch of rain moving into Benson, Foster, and Eddy County, Maddox, New Rockford, getting into Carrington. Might have some rumbles of thunder as you make your way into northern Stutsman County when this makes its way through. We got this low pressure system off to our south, but its energy does stretch across our forecast area, and as it moves off to the east, we do have that chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Best chance of some severe weather is going to be this afternoon and into early evening south of I-94, where we do have a marginal risk of severe weather, meaning 1 or 2 storms could contain large hail and damaging winds. The most severe storms, though, will be in portions of eastern South Dakota. Here's your afternoon planner into the upper 60s to mid 70s into the southern valley with mostly cloudy skies, and the best chance we have of seeing some showers and thunderstorms, some of them strong to severe. Upper 60s to mid 70s into Lakes Country, into northwestern Minnesota, upper 60s to lower 70s, and low to mid 70s as you make your way from the Devil's Lake Basin to the northern valley. Let's take a look at that extended forecast. As of right now, we got temperatures staying cool into the mid to upper 70s through Saturday. Now for Friday, mainly a dry day. We can't rule out a passing shower or thunderstorm, but the better chance of some showers and storms is on Saturday, high of 75. Then back into the low to mid 80s. Sunday and Monday, a lot of sunshine. Storm chance again on Tuesday, but staying warm, low to mid 80s through this time next week. There's your weather. Let's check in with Devin Fry now with your traffic on the move.
Thank you, Justin. Good morning, Red River Valley. We're exploring the north area of town. We're actually on University right now. We were just exploring the downtown area where there was set to be yet another lane closure added to the laundry list of construction products in that area. 4th Avenue North is set to be shut down today in one lane as they between 4th and 5th Streets. However, that has not yet started, so if you're heading downtown right now, good news. A little later, you might catch that lane closure. Speaking of lane closures, I-29 is currently funneled down to one lane on both the far north and south ends. It's shut down to one lane on the around 19th Avenue and around 52nd. So that is definitely something to watch for your morning commute. Anyone who's gone through those areas where it gets bottlenecked knows how much of a delay it can be. We're going to keep checking in on the Fargo CW, but for right now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
People in Bemidji are on high alert after police confirmed that they're investigating an attempted rape. Officers got the call around 5 in the morning on Sunday of an attempted rape at the intersection of Roosevelt and Donald.
Police say they don't know if the suspect is still in Bemidji. A friend of the victim describes her as in her late 30s or early 40s and Native American. While authorities say the public is not in danger, those who live in the community disagree.
And she said it was right in these bushes here. He came up from behind her with his hand and covered her eyes.
We used to let them ride their bikes just for fun, and now we can't even let them do that. This guy is getting brave enough that he's possibly going to start picking other times of the day to do it.
Bemidji police say you should be aware of your surroundings, looking for any suspicious person or vehicle, and if you do spot something unusual, call 911.
A 20-year-old Grafton, North Dakota man is accused of having sexual contact with a victim under the age of 15. The victim told police that she and Arnold Silva were sitting at a picnic table Tuesday at a park in Grafton when he touched her top and bottom outside her clothes, then picked her up and tried to carry her to the park's bathroom.
The victim says she was hitting him and screaming for him to stop and believed that he would rape her. Court documents say Silva then dropped her and the girl called a friend for help. A Grand Forks woman is warning neighbors to watch out after her home was hit with a paintball. Kayla Aaron says in addition to this, her husband's van has been egged several times in recent years and the side view mirror was knocked off once. Police say it may be random, but they remind people to always report incidents no matter how small they seem.
Is another bridge needed to connect Grand Forks with East Grand Forks? Growth in the south end of both of those cities has led to talk of one being built. Community members met last night to talk about possible locations for an inner-city bridge. And although most agree that something needs to be done to minimize traffic, it seems like they can't come to an agreement on where that new bridge should go. City officials say if they don't start something soon, they could face major problems down the road. What started out as a fun family vacation turned into a tragedy for a Carrington, North Dakota family. The Proser family's life changed while visiting Bemidji, Minnesota, when 16-year-old Bryson injured his spinal cord in a diving accident. He dove off a dock and landed on his neck.
He's now paralyzed and can't speak, but the family says he is making progress to help alleviate the costs of travel and surgery. The community of Carrington is rallying around the family with a spaghetti feed fundraiser August 22nd at the Armory and a dodgeball tournament August 24th. There's also a GoFundMe page set up. In August of 1969, more than 500,000 people gathered on a dairy farm in Bethel, New York for the music festival Woodstock. And to celebrate the 50th anniversary, local artists will be performing some of the numbers at the Bluestem Amphitheater in Moorhead.
And that's where we find the Valley Today's Abby Furchner as she joins us live with a preview of some of what we can expect to hear. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I'm on the stage here at Bluestem where tomorrow night the crowd is going to go wild. These seats are going to be full of people as they're celebrating their 50th anniversary of Woodstock here at Bluestem. And I'm here with Meryl Pepcorn. And let's just talk about the event. Tickets are still available, so you're going to want to get them.
We've been working and planning this event and rehearsing for this event for over a year. Tickets are available. You can still get some single day reserved and general admission, or weekend reserved or general admission. Some of them are getting a little tight, but you can still do it. The easiest way to check it out for people at home right now is to go to jadepresents.com and look for the Bluestem information, and you'll find it and be able to get a ticket. Or you can call them up on the phone later today or stop by their office on University Drive in North Fargo.
And we'll have all that information up on valleynewslive.com too, because there's a lot of different ways you can get tickets, but it's not just tomorrow, it's all day on Saturday too.
All day Saturday. I can't wait to see all of these seats out here full of people. It's Friday night, gates at 5, and music starts at 6 tomorrow night, and then Saturday the gates are open at noon, and from 1 until 10:30 on Saturday night, it's going to be music, 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 and lots of other things to do for people while they're here as well.
I know there'll be food and all of that too, and it's just going to be a great weekend. You're going to want to come out and celebrate that iconic festival, that iconic music that really has made history, but you're going to perform a little bit for us. What are we going to hear to wrap up the show?
Well, you know, there's a lot of folk music in Woodstock. It's mostly rock and roll and acid rock and heavy rock, but there's some folk music as well. And Smokey here is going to do a little John Sebastian tune, and I'm going to play along with him.
Okay, perfect. Here we go.
I've been waiting my time just to talk to you. You've been looking all down in the mouth and down at your shoes. So
I love it.
They have sold me. I want to go both days. This sounds phenomenal.
I hope people dress the part too.
Ooh, a new
You know?
challenge
Yeah.
theme. I like that. Yeah, here we are. Abby Furchner reporting at the Blue Stem in Moorhead. Thank you very much this morning.
Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. 62% of couples who have done this say it has helped their relationship.
Well, the answer is hire a housekeeper. I think even if you're single, that's a good idea for you. Remember, you can take part in our question every morning. Just head to the Valley News Live Facebook page.
And Justin, one last look at the weather.
And we have some showers. We're going to have some strong to severe thunderstorms possible going through this afternoon. Temperatures staying cool for this time of year as we are only into the upper 60s to mid 70s. Another storm chance on Saturday and then 80s by next week.
The Today Show and CBS